Hey everybody, it's Isaac here, and today I want to talk about something that's been weighing on my mind for quite a while: the toxicity within the Star Wars fandom. It's no secret that Star Wars is one of the most beloved franchises in the world, but with such a large following comes a large amount of different opinions and different views. And unfortunately, what should be a healthy debate has turned into a toxic mess. Now, I'm not saying all Star Wars fans are toxic. In fact, most of us are just pretty chill, enjoy the movies for what they are, for what George Lucas created, the shows, the movies, the games, the media Star Wars brings. Most of us enjoy it for what it is, and we love George Lucas for creating this galaxy far, far away. But there is a vocal minority in the family who have turned toxic, attacking other fans for their opinions and even their identities. One of the biggest issues with the Star Wars fandom nowadays is the gatekeeping. Some fans believe if you don't like every single aspect of Star Wars, then you're not a true fan. This kind of gatekeeping is not only harmful, but it is so unnecessary. Another issue I have is the toxic positivity thing fans rave on about. You know, it's great to have a positive, open mind about Star Wars, but when fans attack others for having constructive criticism, it causes a problem. We should be able to have conversations about our opinions and criticism without having to attack each other. Like, at the end of the day, it's my opinion, it's your opinion. We don't have to have the same one. We're in the 21st century, dude. And now, while we're on the topic of criticism, let me just say now, it is totally okay to not like aspects of Star Wars. You're still a true fan if you don't like that movie or that TV show or that character. You can like as much of Star Wars as you want. You can love as much of Star Wars as you want, or you can hate as much as you want. But if you're watching it, if you're watching the content, then I'm pretty sure you're a fan of it, right? Whether it's a movie, a character, a TV show, a book, a game, whatever, you're entitled to your own opinion. It's your opinion. It doesn't make you any less of a fan. In fact, I must admit, I'm sure you all know, but I am one of the fans, one of the large amount of fans that don't like the new trilogy, don't like the Star Wars sequel trilogy that Disney did after George Lucas sold it to them. Now, I'm not going to go into specifics just yet on what I don't like about them, but I'm going to announce now that I will be going live on my channel and rewatching the Star Wars sequels: 7, The Force Awakens, 8, The Last Jedi, and 9, The Rise of Skywalker. I'm gonna go live, I'm gonna rewatch some more so I can articulate what I dislike about them. That's right. I'll be rewatching the Star Wars sequel trilogy live on this channel. And I want you to join me. Let's have a constructive conversation and let's agree to disagree about the sequels. I might not like them. I'm gonna give them another go. Because everyone on Twitter is like, oh, have you even seen the movies? I'm giving them another go, and let's just discuss them, move away from the toxicity, and agree to disagree. It's my opinion, it's your opinion. End of the day, we all love the one universe George Lucas created. Now, I already know there's people out there that just think I'm another one of those Star Wars haters. But let me be clear. I fucking love Star Wars. Yeah, I grew up with the sequels. I was born in 2007, so I was like 8 when The Force Awakens came out. I was 8. The Force Awakens was cool. Yeah, cool. Last Jedi I didn't like. I did it. I did it. And I have my reasons for that. I was what, 10 then? And I matured quickly, I must say. I did. I don't want to being honest, I did. And I understood some things. I'm not saying you're immature if you like it, but I'll get into my reasoning. I will. And I've obviously enjoyed many of the movies, all of the movies that, 1 to 6, many of the TV shows. Rebels is one of my favorite pieces of media ever made. Clone Wars is the Clone Wars. The Mandalorian season 1 and 2. Andor the episode One Way Out. I love it. I don't like Andor, but the One Way Out episode, absolutely love it. Not all Disney Star Wars is bad. Rogue One was great. Jedi Fallen Order, very hard for Jedi Survival. And, as I said, I do have issues with the Star Wars sequels. This is where I'll get into a little bit. Just a little bit. I don't want to piss anyone off in this video. But, for starters, it feels like Disney were, trying way too hard to be woke. Now, I'm all for, diversity and representation in media. But when it feels forced and out of place, It takes away from the storytelling. It does. Now, another issue I have with the Star Wars sequel trilogy made by Disney is the storytelling itself. The sequels felt really disjointed and rushed. Felt like the writers didn't have a clear plan for what this trilogy was about. And Kathleen Kennedy and many other people admitted that. They said there was no plan. I don't want this to become a hate fest. This video is about, all the fans coming together, but don't get me started on the character development of some of the new characters. I'm rewatching them as I said, but that's my opinions on them for now. It's important to note that toxicity isn't just the fans attacking each other and arguing over Twitter, but also towards the content creators who dare to have a different opinion. Recently, I've been very, very sad and disappointed to see the harassment Star Wars Theory has received just because he has a different opinion to yours about the sequel trilogy. Now, I'm sure you all know who Star Wars Theory is, but for yous that don't know who Star Wars Theory is, he's a popular Star Wars content creator on YouTube, he's on Twitter, he's on TikTok, he's on Instagram. He's actually the largest YouTube content creator for Star Wars. He's got the most subscribers for a Star Wars YouTuber. He creates amazing Star Wars content, from theories in his name, fan films, has made one of the greatest fan films on Earth, cinematics, what ifs, animations. He makes amazing videos, news videos. I love Theory. He idolize him, and he's been a huge inspiration to me and many others. However, it's been honestly very heartbreaking, very disappointing to see the amount of fans, Star Wars fans, that are trying to deplatform him and just sending him so much hate. And for what? Simply because he doesn't like the Star Wars Disney sequel trilogy? This is not what being a fan is about. We should be able to respect each other's opinions. I'm sure everyone on the internet is old enough to have common sense, respect other people's opinions, and have civil discussions about this amazing universe George Lucas created without resorting to hate and harassment. Now it's time for us to finally just please come together and agree to disagree. It's not that difficult. We all love this one franchise. We do. Just because I don't like that aspect, or just because he doesn't like that aspect, just because she doesn't like that aspect, or he loves that aspect, she doesn't. I'm so sick of all the nitpicking arguments on Twitter. It's really frustrating me, and that's why I thought I would make this video. So let's take a step back and remember why we all fell in love with Star Wars in the first place. And if you're a fan of Star Wars series, like I am, please make sure you go over and just show him love and support and appreciate him, because he makes a lot of content. He goes through a lot to give us the content. He delivers, from his animations to his fan fictions to his fan art. All of it he puts so much work into, and sometimes the people he pays don't deliver, and I feel bad for him. So please go show him support and appreciation. I know he gets a lot of it, and he deserves it, but the amount of hate he also gets, it hurts me. It even hurts me. Let's spread positivity, not toxicness. It's just important to remember we're all Star Wars fans. We all fall under the one roof. We should be able to come together and celebrate what we love about this fandom, what we love about this franchise. Whether it's the amazing world building, the epic space battles, or the iconic characters. There's something for everyone to enjoy. There is. If you're clearly a Star Wars fan, if you engage in the conversations. So we all do love something about the franchise, right? So let's, for once and for all of us, let's move away from this toxicity in the Star Wars fandom and focus on what makes Star Wars great. And if you're interested in joining me for the live streams of the Star Wars sequel rewatches, then subscribe and hit the post notification bell to get an alert, a notification when I do go live rewatching the sequels, 7, 8, and 9. And I will say, I will do it. I will get through. I don't know when I'll do the stream, in a few weeks maybe, but I will get through them all. And that's just my opinion. But I'm going to give them another chance or watch them back to back. Anyway, thanks for watching. I don't know if this video will do anything, but I needed to get my thoughts out. Anyway, may the force be with you all.